Hello and welcome to this test drive video of this Kia Stinger GT. With its rarity, it is often overlooked. However, after watching this, you may not overlook it anymore. Under the bonnet is a 3.3 litre twin turbo inline 6, which pushes out 361 brake horsepower, and that's going to the rear wheels too. This particular model is finished in the blue flame, which really highlights all of the curves of this car really well. On the outside you have this really sporty look. To contrast that, inside is really luxurious. This particular model has been really well looked after. Along with it having full Kia service history, you really can't go wrong with it. Taking a closer look, you have these bi-xenon headlights, which are a really unique design and really stand out on the car. We have these bonnet vents, really give a nice contrast, these being in the black. The 20-inch alloy wheels, just to give it that sporty look, as well as these dual exit exhausts. You have GT badging throughout, and the first hint of its luxuriousness is this panoramic sunroof. Taking a look at the interior, it is a really nice place to be. You've got the leather heated steering wheel, as well as the full leather front seats here. Both of the seats are heated and ventilated, as well as being fully electrically adjustable, and the driver's seat having position memory too. Having a closer look at all of the features, we have here the steering wheel with the fingertip controls. These are for your audio as well as your adaptive cruise control. Mounted to the steering wheel, you have the paddle shifters there for the automatic gearbox. Then just behind those, you have the stalks for the headlight control as well as the windscreen wiper control. We have the semi-digital display here, showing this vehicle on 10,281 miles, as well as the really handy driver heads-up display. On the central display, you'll have your 360 camera, front and rear parking cameras, as well as Apple CarPlay and integrated sat-nav. On the climate controls here, in the front, it's a dual zone system, and you'll also have the wireless phone charging pad and the USB connection up front there. You have the automatic gear shifter, as well as the electronic parking brake and drive mode selector here. Just below those, you've got the heated and ventilated seat functions, as well as the heated steering wheel button and stop-start control. On the door card, we have the driver's seat position memory buttons just located here, the Harman Kardon premium sound system, and as well your controls for your windows, electric mirrors and locking. Looking at the rear of the cabin, the rear outer seats are both heated. As well, they are full leather back here as well, with an armrest in the centre seat. Back here we have a single zone climate control, so it's just adjustable to keep your passengers back here as comfy as they can be. Another luxurious nicety of the Stinger is the electric open and close boot. This can be opened from within the cabin from the key, and as well as a touch of the button on the rear of the vehicle. You've got loads of room back here. With this being a Grand Tourer, you've got plenty of space inside and out, and as well the control there just for closing the boot. Getting the Stinger out on the road, its performance just continues to amaze me. Now, I'm not talking performance in terms of how fast it can go and all that kind of thing, but just all of its features are really robust and provide the driver just those little things that make driving that bit easier, and just to kind of give it some really cool party tricks as well. One of those niceties that makes driving life that bit easier is the blind spot cameras. Now, when indicating whether you're stationary or on the go, these cameras will come up on the semi-digital display as shown here, and it just gives you a really nice clear view of what's to either the left or the right of you, and gives you a vision where you don't normally have it. When I took the Stinger out, I did flick through the different drive modes, and what was a really nice thing to see was when flicking into sport mode, the bolsters on the seat just tighten up a little bit around your side. Now, this is something when you're putting it in sport mode, with it being rear wheel drive, it does become a little bit of a handful, and just giving the driver that additional bit of support just really helps when you are trying to keep control of the car and you're not being thrown around in the seat. On the topic of its sportiness, the gearbox keeps up that as well. Really quick gear changes and no hindrance to the driver whatsoever, even under a heavy foot. So whether you knew about the Stinger all along, or this is the first time that you're finding out about it and the true performance which some of them have, they are really something to consider, whether you are after something which is a bit more sporty but has that refined look, or if you are just after something a bit more luxurious and has that surprise inside to really give the wow factor, then this is it. If you are interested at getting behind the wheel of a Kia Stinger, this particular model which I'm showing here is available now at our Chorley Group branch in Blackpool. Don't hesitate to get in touch with us. You can either give us a call on the number 01253 298 833, or you can use the link in the description to go to our website, where you'll see a full set of images for this, as well as a full spec for it, and as well the contact form to reach out to us.